This is it, people. This is what you've been waiting for. This is Everyday Celebrity Podcast. The podcast for everyday people with everyday problems, trying to find everyday solutions to accomplish everyday goals. Let's start the show. Welcome to another episode of Everyday Celebrity Podcast, number one podcast in Oakland, the number one podcast in the Bay Area. And today we have some type of royalty in the building. She is
some type of royalty?
Well, we got to find out the details. She is an actress. She is a model, a TV host, a fitness expert, and I believe she is it the cousin of Ryan Coogler?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome, Candace Coogler, to the show. How are you?
Hello. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great. How was your day today?
It was good so far. It started raining.
You like the rain?
No, I don't like the rain. I don't even like driving in it.
Yeah, you seem like a beach type of girl.
I am. How did you know?
Little Caribbean vibes I get from you.
I am.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So in the speech I just gave, right? You are a woman with a lot of talents and roles. Where are you originally from?
Pittsburgh, California.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Okay. How was growing up in Pittsburgh?
I mean, I don't remember too much because I was a kid. So we moved out of Pittsburgh. I want to say when I was still young, when I was in junior high. Then we relocated to Vallejo.
Okay.
So I went to Vallejo High. So 9th through 12th high school.
Do you consider Vallejo the Bay Area?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people don't.
Really? I never heard that.
They say Oakland and San Francisco.
Yeah, Vallejo's definitely Bay Area also. I think.
So born and raised here.
Yeah.
So you're related to Ryan Coogler.
I am.
Do you know him? I mean, obviously you know him, but I mean, are you guys close?
We aren't close. I'm more close to his dad. But I mean, he knows who I am and what I do.
Is he the reason you got into acting?
Kind of.
Yeah?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. Did he give you like your first shot?
Not yet.
Not
it's
yet?
coming.
Okay. Coming as in like you're gonna be in like Black Panther 3 or something?
Yes. Definitely Black Panther or Creed.
You're gonna be in that?
I would like to. I would like to.
Okay. So as you were growing up in Vallejo, what type of woman were you?
A person that was very shy. A person that was afraid to speak up.
Why was that?
I just was never taught to speak up. Or to say how I feel, to voice how I, felt about anything. So I was bullied a lot, and definitely bullied on, my looks and how my face looked.
Were you? Well, I mean, were you like a fat kid?
I was not very thin kid. I was really skinny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Getting bullied in high school.
Yeah.
Did that? Was that the reason you got motivated into fitness?
No.
Fitness came later
fitness
down
came
in life?
when I was a lot older. Fitness came when I was 30. I'm 37 now. So fitness definitely came when I hit 30. And it built my confidence. And it still is building my confidence. So going back to me being young in my childhood and, being bullied, I was bullied on basically like how my face was, because I have a long face.
Mhm.
So I was just bullied over that. And yeah, me being skinny. But it kind of broke my self-esteem a lot.
I mean, when I was in, well, not so, as much as in high school, but when I was young, I used to get, we wouldn't even call it bully back in those days. We would just call it like tease, like people cracking jokes on you all the time.
No,
like,
it was beyond being teased. I was beyond being teased.
Yeah. Like people would try to clown me for like being dark skinned,
Really?
had an African name. My dad was like weird, so people used to talk shit about that.
Really?
So I mean, I didn't. It didn't make me depressed, but it just made me be able to hold my own when people like talk shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got to know how to like joke and like clown people back. So that's what it taught me. But nowadays, when I hear people, I was getting bullied, and they're like, oh, I'm about to kill myself and all that shit. So like back in my day, like kids weren't like committing suicide. Kids weren't getting depressed. They would just, it would just make them defend themselves, I guess. So you were different. Were you like depressed and shit?
Very different, very different. I was quiet, shy, all of that. Like, I remember like when I was in like, I want to say elementary school. And there was this like school bully that we had, me and my sister. Me and my sister had to ride the bus to school. And I remember my dad cut our hair off. So my dad cut my hair off like in this afro. And then he sent us to school. Then we went to school, like we had an afro.
Uh-huh.
And so we were being teased because all these kids were sitting there calling us boys, saying that we look like boys. And I went home, the day, when my dad cut our hair, and I'm like, they're calling us boys. And he was like, you guys don't look like no boys. You guys don't look like no boys. Then as the weeks, months, everything went on. Like I remember my mom put this like headband on my head, and like we were riding the bus home, and like I got it snatched off my head. And then they were like, boys don't wear headbands and, things like that. And I'm like, I'm not a boy, like give me my stuff back. And that went on for like a very, very, very long time until like my sister just got tired of him pushing one of the girls off the bus.
Yeah, never got bullied again.
Never got bullied again. But the bus driver laughed. Because she was like, what took you guys so long to like stand up to them? And what took you so long? It's like, I don't know. We just got tired of it. That girl left us alone.
That's usually what it takes.
Yeah.
Why did your father cut you guys' hair off?
You know what? To this day, I don't know why. And every time I talk to my aunt says, why'd your dad cut your hair? Like she asked me that. And I'm like, I don't know. And I asked my mom, she was like, well, one side of your hair was longer than the other. It's still like that. It's still like, what? So I don't know. I don't know why he cut our hair.
Your parents.
And then I had a jerry curl.
Oh, wow.
They turned the afro into a jerry curl, and that was even, worse.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy that your mom allowed that.
Right.
Did you grow up with both parents in the house?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had a firsthand account of I guess black love.
Yeah. I'd say that.
What's the relationship dynamic with your parents?
It is what it is.
It is what it is. You guys are not close?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
You only have one sibling?
No, there total is 5 of us. 4 now. I had a twin brother that passed away.
Do you think your father is a good example of a man?
No.
Why is that?
A lot of things. I can go on and on about that. I don't want to talk about that.
Okay. When you finished high school, where did your journey take you?
When I finished high school, I went to school to be an esthetician. That's basically a skin technician. And that was only like 3 months, but I didn't really know what I wanted to do when I was 18. And when I got out of high school, I didn't know like...
I mean, most people don't.
Nothing. So I'm like at home, not knowing like what to do. And I'm working at a grocery store. I used to work at Lucky's. And
I used to steal shit from Lucky's.
A lot of people did. Like I would be standing and they just start taking stuff.
That chicken. I used to steal them baked beans that they had. They're the only not restaurant, but the only grocery store that had baked beans.
Really?
Yeah, because Safeway, they don't got baked beans.
No, they don't.
So we used to go there and steal hella shit. All right, continue.
That's why they got shut down.
There's no more Lucky's at all?
It is, but it's not how it used to be.
Okay.
Yeah, back in the day. So I was working with this girl and she told me that she was going to go to Western Career College and to the dental assisting program. She asked me if I wanted to come. And I said, yeah, I'll go with you. So I went up there and I just checked out the program and signed up that day to be to go to school for dental assisting. So now I am a registered dental assistant.
Okay.
And when I first started, when I got into it, it was so interesting to me, super interesting to me. And as the years gone by, it's what else is there to do in dentistry?
Is it like a boring job?
It's not boring, but it's the same thing over and over again. And me, I'm the type of person, I like to do multiple things. I like to do a lot of things. So just coming in and doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It's I want to do something else now. What else is there to do in dentistry? So I'm looking, for other things in dentistry to do. Because I like it.
Yeah.
But I just what else?
So when you finished high school, you said you were a slim woman, slim girl.
Very.
And I look at you now, you're very put together.
Thank you.
If I can say that. When did you start to grow into your body? When did it start happening?
When I got on birth control.
Okay.
It put weight on me and I didn't even know it until I got with my ex. And he goes, I'm going to get you some bigger clothes. I'm like, I don't need bigger clothes. What are you talking about? And I think one time I was changing in front of him and I was putting on my bra. And he goes, are you comfortable? I said, yeah, why? We're going to go to the mall and we're going to go get you some new bras. What do you mean? I didn't see how my body changed. He did.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that's when he noticed it. And he's like, you need some bigger clothes.
How did you not notice it?
Because I've been skinny my entire life. I've always been skinny. And everywhere I went, oh, damn, you're skinny. Oh, damn, you're bony. So it was every time I looked at myself in the mirror, it's oh, I'm just skinny. Oh, I'm just skinny. I'm just skinny. I'm just skinny. I mean, my shirts did get tighter and I didn't really notice what he was talking about until I ordered a pair of jeans. And I was a size 3 for a long time. And now I'm a 9'10". And when I ordered these pair of jeans from Fashion Nova, I'm like, why don't these jeans fit? You mean I get another size? A bigger size? Bigger size? Until I went all the way up to a size 9 and I'm like, oh, guess I wear a size 9. And that's when I realized, oh, okay, I put on some weight.
How did you handle, because I'm pretty sure back then when you were slim, you weren't getting the attention that you get currently?
I was getting attention then. Okay. I was very top heavy. And, but I was skinny. So I was always being questioned, if I got, my breasts done or no. And then they'll be like, well, how you have all that and you're still skinny? I don't know.
Did the huge breasts, was it a discomfort for you? Okay.
No, the only thing that was discomfort was I had back problems.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You ever
not
thought about
super
getting a reduction?
Bad. No.
It's the moneymaker, huh?
No. Not the moneymaker, but they started to disappear once I started into fitness because it's fat. So, yeah.
So, during your career as a dental assistant, when did because you host TV shows, you model, and you act, and you do fitness. Out of those four, which one came first?
Definitely the modeling. And I say that because I remember being on like Facebook, and I saw this model, and her name was Ashanti Shanice. And she had this really cute 49ers photo shoot that she did. So cute. And I just love that picture. And I'm like, in my head, like, I want to take some pictures like that. I want to do that.
What type of pictures were there?
There was just a really cute, like, boudoir, type photo. With the little, like, booty shorts.
With, like, a jersey
heels.
On or something?
Yes, it was so cute. And, I looked at the picture of who took it, and I saw, Maurice Chapman on there, and I was like, I want to hit him up, see what his package rates are. And so I went from there, and I just did like something kind of what she did, but not, totally. I did a Pittsburgh Steelers one. One, because my ex was a Steelers fan. So,
great team.
They are a great team. Very good. And I started going from there. And then I saw like how I looked. I'm like, that's me? And then I started like taking like more and more like, and that's what built like my confidence. Like, I'm fine. Damn, I look good.
I mean, to initially not have, I mean, you had confidence before that, but you probably weren't like super, super like confident. So you had to, you had to have had some form of confidence to even do that photo shoot, right? Because I'm assuming it was like a revealing photo shoot, right?
It wasn't super revealing. It was just my first time doing a photo shoot, like in front of like a photographer.
You weren't nervous?
I was sweating and everything, but I had my sister with me. And so, it was, I got more confident as I started doing the photo shoots. And then, from there, I just started like, doing a bunch of photo shoots.
A lot of people started reaching out?
With a lot of like different like looks. And then I noticed that like my looks would change. So I liked that also. And then a lot of people would tell me, like all my friends and family and people that were around, you look good on camera. So they would always tell me that I look good on camera. So started doing it more and more and more.
Was there any situation where you were, I mean, because obviously this is that entertainment business, right? Was there any uncomfortable situations? Like saying, like, did you go to a photo shoot thinking that it was going to be this, and then the photographer's like, oh, can you like pose nude or something?
Yes, definitely. And that wasn't that long ago. It was like, I want to say 2020. And I met this photographer, and he told me that he was going to turn me into a robot. And I'm going to be careful of what I say. Because I know he's watching, or he will be watching.
Okay.
But it turned into something like completely like stalker type stuff, and then tried to like deny it. And then outside of that, my ex-girlfriend did some like weird stalker type stuff too, where she like took my pictures and tried to put them on Instagram, and like tried to turn me into like this escort type chick.
Oh damn.
Just
I created a profile saying you was selling that.
It was just all kinds of like crazy stuff, and I had people like asking me if I was a stripper and all this stuff, and just from that one photographer, like I got like real like weird vibes from him and stuff. It was just
when you get in situations like that, because you said before that you didn't really speak up as a child,
right?
and you've gained confidence. Did you gain confidence in that sense where something happens, you aren't afraid to speak up?
Yeah. I had a lot of situations where a lot of things taught me to speak up and when to speak up and when to be quiet. Mm-hmm. When to let things go and when to not let things bother me. Mm-hmm. And all that started right when I started doing the acting, modeling, photo shoots, interacting with different, type of people, especially like being on set in movies. Mm-hmm. That's where all of that speaking up came up.
In the news now, we see all these people, all these women coming out of the woodworks, saying that, oh, I was raped, I was sexually assaulted by these people 20, 30 years ago. And a lot of people, when these women come out, a lot of people be like, okay, well, that shit was 30 years ago. Why did you wait this long? Or why did you wait for this person to sue? Now you want to sue. Or why, if a nigga raped you, how come you're not trying to get him arrested and in prison? Why are you just doing it civilly to get some money? You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Do you think it's right that a woman... Well, let me rephrase that. Because if you're raped, you're raped. I mean, mm-hmm. that's bad. And even if it was 30 years ago, if a nigga did it, then go after him. But do you think a woman should wait that long to come forward? Because when you wait that long, you have the chance of... It's a greater chance people are not going to believe
you. That's a tough question. I think I've been in something kind of like that. Mm-hmm. Man, that's a hard question. I don't think it's right to wait. Only because, like you said, nobody's not gonna take them serious or believe them. But sometimes, I don't know. It's like you gotta wait to. It's like if you speak up, then you're opening everything up for somebody else to, speak up and say something. But I lost my train of thought too. No, I don't think it's good to wait at all. But sometimes women get scared too.
Yeah.
Scared to say something, scared to reach out. No, I don't think it's...
Yeah.
No.
Well, I'll say
take you serious.
Don't wait. That's what
No, I don't think you should wait. I definitely don't think you should wait. Like, why?
And I don't think you should just do civil shit. Because that's another reason why niggas don't believe half of these women. Because if you were raped, you should want him to go to jail.
Yeah.
Fuck filing just to get like a few thousands of dollars. Yeah. That just proves that you just... niggas ain't believing you. And the reason I asked that question, because I interviewed a woman on my podcast a while ago, and she was in the music business, and then she told me a story about a producer that you know how these producers are. You with the women, you go in and they be trying to fuck you and shit. Mm-hmm. So that happened. And
photographers too.
And she was she didn't want to like go through with it, and then he was like, okay, well, I'm keeping the song and shit like that. Held it again over her head, and I'm like, well, what's the nigga's name? And she was like, oh, I don't want to say his name. I'm like, well, why not? Because when you put it, if he's like that, put his name out there, so other females can know who the fuck this nigga is and be weary. And that's the whole shit I'm talking about.
Not talk to him, not deal with him.
Yeah, well, you just helping him out by staying, by being quiet. But yeah, that's this whole all those situations are crazy. Mm-hmm. So you started doing the photography more and more, and then that led into acting, I believe. Yes.
It led into magazines, and then that goes under modeling. But yeah, acting.
Okay.
And acting started in definitely before the pandemic. I want to say a year before the pandemic, so 2019.
Why do you feel like you're a good actress?
Why do I feel like I'm a good actress?
Do you feel like you're a good actress?
I am. I definitely feel like I am.
Why do you think you're a good actress?
Why do I think?
I mean, I've never seen your work. I'm just asking, why do you feel? If you ask Denzel, he'll be like, nigga, because I become that character.
I'm good at portraying different types of characters. I'm good at memorizing my lines and just executing what I need to do for that character.
Okay.
That's why I feel like I'm a good actress. And I look good on camera.
What was the first role that you played?
Kendrick. It's a movie. It's an independent movie. What's his name? Bay Boy. And that was my first.
The movie's called Kendrick?
Yeah, the movie's called Kendrick. And I was a college student. And
was this like a starring role, or you just like a little 5-minute part?
It was a little like 5-minute part.
Okay.
And that was before the pandemic.
And, what I mean, but explain the character.
It's a college student, just a college student that was a big fan of Kendrick. So Kendrick is basically
Kendrick Lamar?
No, just Kendrick.
Just Kendrick.
Yeah,
a nigga named Kendrick.
A nigga named Kendrick. And he basically was like a singer, and he was trying to like come up. So he was looking for ways to like come up and got himself in some trouble.
Okay.
So me and my other friend, she was a college student also. So we had like the first scene was she and I I can't talk. She and our first scene was like right at the beginning of the movie. And it was only like a couple minutes. So we were just basically fans of Kendrick and his music.
How did you land that role?
I saw the advertisement on Instagram.
Okay.
And I just like applied and auditioned for it, and I got it.
And the next role, what was the next role?
Vampire in Oakland. And that was with Farrell Powell.
Farrell, okay. And I'm assuming that was a bigger role?
Yeah, it was what was it? Leading role, whatever you want to call it, the main character. So I was a vampire queen in that one.
How many films are you in?
Oh, man. A lot of them.
Like more than 20?
No, maybe like 12.
12, okay.
Or 15.
Are these all... Oh, continue. What was that?
No, go ahead.
Are these all local productions?
Yeah, Bay Area. Two of them were... I want to say one of them was with CCH Pounder. And I was her stand-in for that. And that was the only one that wasn't independent. Yeah.
What is your favorite movie that you've ever been in?
My favorite? I don't have one.
You don't have like a favorite character you played? Okay.
No.
Have you ever... Now, when it comes to acting, I'm going to ask you a question about acting and modeling, right? You never like posed nude in any like modeling or pictures?
I have.
Oh, okay.
I have nude and implied.
Okay. Now, acting, have you ever been nude in acting, like in a movie? Would you?
No.
Now, the question I have, what is the difference?
Like,
why wouldn't you be nude in a movie, but you'll be nude in a photo?
It's just a photo. I don't think everybody else is going to, like, a whole bunch of people is not going to really see that. But a movie, people watch movies. More people is going to see that.
Do you think it should be the other way around? Because posing nude in a picture, right, that's more like sexual, right? And then you can play a role where you're like getting dressed in a locker room because you're like on a basketball team and you just happen to be nude. But it's more artsy. It's not like being nude in a movie
people say
shouldn't have to be like sexual. You understand?
People say it's artsy. Like I've done so many like photo shoots of like nude and implied nude. Like I'm just done. Is there anything else? Because it's so old to me. And so like it's boring now. Like, what is it?
You wouldn't have a sex scene in a movie?
I haven't done that yet.
I mean, but if it was presented in one of your characters.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
That's something that I haven't done yet. And that's a character I haven't done yet either. So, yeah.
Okay.
That'll be great acting right there.
You always wonder about, have you ever seen Monsters Ball?
Everybody
Halle
talks
Berry?
Yeah, I had.
You know why everybody talks about that? Because they really had sex.
Yeah,
That's
I heard
an actual
that.
scene.
Yeah.
Of them fucking. Best sex scene ever. And there's an unedited version online.
Yeah.
Which is even crazier. Who do you get inspiration from as far as acting?
My cousin Ryan.
And how does he inspire you?
When he first started in film school, it's just nice to see him start from how he first got started. Like his wife bought him the software to do like editing and all that stuff, right?
Is she black?
She's black, yeah.
Why'd you hesitate?
Because people ask me that all the time and I don't understand why it matters.
Well, you know why they ask, right?
No, I don't.
Continue.
I want to know why though.
Because these ain't my words, but there's a lot of, I don't believe this, but there's a lot of people who believe that when a nigga is struggling, the black woman can't see the vision and won't stay by him and grow. But
she's definitely black.
Okay. She ain't mixed.
If she is, so what?
Oh, she is mixed. Okay. I'll continue with your story.
What was the question again?
How he inspires you.
So it's just nice to see him start out and hustle from how he just got started to seeing where he is now. And I feel like I can do the same thing. I just like how he spent time doing whatever he needed to do to get to where he needed to be. That's the same thing I'm doing. So to see him go from first Creed, first Black Panther, like everybody's talking about Black Panther. Everybody's talking about like Creed. Everybody's talking about everything that he's done. He's such a good person outside of all of his music. He inspires like a lot of people. So he's a good person.
And he was fucking with Eddie Murphy's ex-wife.
Who?
What's that girl's name? You know, the older women that all these young niggas be trying to get with? Nicole Murphy, I think it is.
Yeah, that's Nicole Murphy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't she like 50?
She's up there, but she
looks good.
She looked nice.
Yeah.
And your cousin was fucking with her.
Can't speak for that. I don't know.
What do you find being on a movie set more interesting than a photography set? Mm-hmm. Why is that?
Being on the movie set, you get to learn a lot of things. Mm-hmm. As far as like the dolly grip, how that works, what directors think and how they want you to be. Learning how to switch up different dialogues, learning how to say things differently. Mm-hmm. Being in tune with the other co-star that you have. It's just a lot. You get to learn all of that.
What are you doing to master your
craft?
Yes.
I attend a lot of acting classes and seminars. I make my own movie scenes, like short little scenes with another co-star, Lauren Black. And we're so into acting, so we just like, it's hard for us to like, it's hard to like get up there and be in Hollywood. So we just, I don't know, we're just making our own thing and making our own opportunities for ourselves.
Do you, as you started acting, because like a basketball player, like if you play basketball, and then when you watch basketball, you're analyzing shit more because you play the sport. Since you're acting, when you watching TV shows or movies, are you like looking at it like, oh, I can play this, or I wonder how he did this, and like, how did he become this character? Are you watching shit differently now?
Definitely, since I'm like into acting a lot more. I know the show that me and my sister are like watching is Beauty in Black, and we love that show. So there's a scene in there where the wife, no, I'm sorry, not the wife. The main character is a stripper, and I've never like, had a role where I played a stripper. So I was wondering like how she was like comfortable in, being a stripper and having to like switch up to be something else in the whole TV series. So when I watch that show, I always wonder like how do they feel like changing up, character changing up, just everything. And it gives me ideas on like what to write about too on my little next things that I like to write about and do.
So you like writing scripts and
I like writing scripts, and I like filming them and directing them and being in it, being in my own stuff.
If you were to like blow up, right? Would you rather blow up in actually acting, or would you rather blow up, oh, I wrote this script, now it's becoming a box office smash worldwide? Would you rather blow up that way?
No, I'd rather blow up in acting.
Acting?
Yeah. Because writing is so time consuming and it's difficult, and I get so much writer's block, and it's like, I don't want to do this no more. But when acting comes, like, I'll do that all day long. And when it comes to like writing, it's like, yeah, I'll do it, but it's like,
Do you say that because, I mean, you just gave your excuse, but can another reason be, let's say, let me think of a movie. When you think of like Color Purple, right? Everyone remembers the actors in the movie, like Oprah Winfrey and Danny Glover. Everyone remembers them. No one talks about Steven Spielberg, the nigga who wrote and directed the movie. So, would you rather blow up in acting because you feel like you want the attention, and if you blow up by directing or writing a movie, you really won't. People won't really be talking about you. They'll be talking about the actors in the movie.
Well, my cousin is a perfect example. I mean, he blew up by writing his own, doing his own movies. So it's a little bit of both. For the attention, I'd rather be recognized for my talent rather than attention. So I would rather blow up by my acting and talent.
Do you think you're a humble person?
I am.
Do you think if you become a famous actress, you'll still be a humble person? Or
yes.
would you, so you don't think if you become in that Hollywood scene, you don't think you'll change?
I don't think I will. I've gone through way too much to not be humble. I've gone through way too many things to forget about a lot of small things. Like, I get like certain things when I post on like my Instagram, my friends will be like, don't forget about me when you blow up. I will never forget about people that like supported me when I was like down here. And like, that's the biggest thing. I don't get much support from my parents in what I'm doing. So to have the support of like other people like Aesop,
yeah,
it's like, you can't forget about those people once you get up there. If anything, you try to find something for them to do while you're up there. Bring them along.
How long you and Aesop been together?
Since 2019.
Dating?
No. Everybody asks me that. I don't understand that. No.
So y'all ain't married or anything?
Married? No.
I'm joking.
No. I just met him because he has a brand, and I was a model for his brand.
Okay.
I am a model.
Let's talk about your fitness journey.
Yeah.
Did you go through anything to make you start taking fitness seriously? Like, did you go through any health issues?
No.
No.
No health issues. I wanted to be more healthier is why I started doing fitness.
Mm-hmm.
Diabetes is very hereditary in my family.
Mm-hmm.
So I got kind of scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like my mindset back then was like, I can eat whatever I want. I'm so skinny. I'm not going to gain no weight. I'm not going to get diabetes, blah, 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 blah.
Well,
so that
black,
made me
you got a big chance.
Let me think about that. Like everybody and like my aunts and uncles have diabetes on my mom's side.
Are they overweight?
No.
Okay.
My mom, I mean, you don't have to be overweight to have diabetes. But yeah, it's hereditary in my family. But the reason I got into fitness because I liked the toned look. Like I like the muscle look of like how women, not like muscular, but I like the toned look. And I was like, oh, I like that. I want to look like that. I don't want to have like no flab here, flab there, nothing. So that's what I got into fitness.
Do you think like those women bodybuilders, you think that looks good?
I like it, but I mean, I don't like it on me. But yeah.
Why do you think black women specifically are not in that field, like fitness?
There are black women in the field.
I mean, yeah, there is, but I mean, it's very few. Like when you see fitness influencers, they're usually white girls. Sports, they're usually white girls.
My trainer, his wife is a bodybuilder. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not saying every black woman doesn't take fitness seriously, but the majority of them don't. Why do you think that is? There's a lot of...
I don't know. I can't answer that question. I do it because I look good and it makes me feel good. And I like the way I look in my clothes afterwards. I like how I feel after when I exercise. I like the fact that I'm doing something challenging, like lifting heavy dumbbells and barbells is crazy. But I feel so good after. Like, I don't know, it just makes me feel like good. Like I feel like just this fine thing afterwards, sweating.
Are you trying to be a trainer?
No. I like just going in the gym and just doing it.
How's your eating habits?
I could be better at that. I could be better at that.
There it goes.
I love chocolate. So
pork chops and shit.
Huh?
Pasta and all that.
I love chocolate.
Oh. Well, chocolate
sweets, but you have to have a certain amount of sugar intake, and I don't want to have a high sugar intake.
So you eat like shit, but you work out a lot.
I don't eat like shit. I've never ate like shit. I don't indulge in bad food. I'm just saying, like, every now and then I like to have ice cream and cake often, but I don't eat like shit.
You don't be at home like crying and sad and be like, where's that?
For what? That's what the gym is for.
Okay. Do you know how to cook?
I can.
I mean, everyone can cook, but do you know how to cook?
I can.
Okay. That's good. So the gym, so you started working out, you got confidence, actressing, being an actress, photo shoots. Do you have anything else that you want to tackle in life?
Just being in bigger projects, acting projects. I do want to start my own fitness line, but I'm trying to find a time to sit and start that. But that's the next thing I want to do.
What would be different about your fitness line?
I haven't found anything yet that would be different about it. All I know is I want to start something that no one else has yet. Like, a lot of people have like those like leggings that are like scrunch butt. I don't know if you heard of that. That kind of accentuate the butt. Oh,
that like go into between the cracks and shit.
Like, I want to like do something like have something sexy, but like make women feel good also.
Yeah.
Big or small.
Yeah, those tights are crazy. The way they...
Leggings?
Yeah, those leggings are crazy.
Fitness pants? Yeah.
The way the women be wearing them. Yeah. They pull them all the way on purpose.
But it's not, you don't pull them in your butt though. You put them on and they go in there. So they have like this design in the middle that actually go in the butt. So it looks like it's all the way in there.
I always wondered, do you women prefer not to wear like undergarments under those? Or do you just put the joints on? Because when I be seeing them, I'm like, how do you... the sweat, how do you work? Why are you working out with the drawers on?
Some people prefer to wear thongs, underwear, some do, some don't. I think it depends on the way the leggings look. I don't know. They want to feel good, I guess. But I mean, wearing I don't know if every woman does or don't.
Okay.
I do.
You wear the drawers?
Yes. Not draws. Well, I wear thongs.
Yeah, I was trying to be politically correct.
Because draws are like, when you say draws, it's like big underwear, big granny panties.
Shit, I've seen girls wearing drawers too. The little panty line that covers the whole cheek, those are drawers.
Yes, those are drawers.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, the gym is a crazy place.
It is. Very crazy.
That's where you get your peace from. Like if you're going through something, the gym is like your therapy.
And my confidence place too.
Is that why you go so hard?
My trainer pushes me to go hard. Not too hard though, because he knows I can do it. But yeah, you have to lift heavy to get the results that you want and stay consistent. Oh yeah.
What? I mean, do you have anything on, like far as like movies that you are into right now?
No.
Anything in the future coming out?
Nothing in the future. Well, I'm not saying nothing in the future. I'm just working on my own little things, like creating like small like acting scenes. That's basically what I've been doing. Yeah, until somebody sees me.
You're still working as a dental assistant?
I am. I've been doing it for like 12, 13 years now.
What do you want to be remembered as?
What do I want to be remembered as? What do you mean?
Like when someone is describing you, Candace Coogler. Boom, boom, boom.
I want to be remembered as a good person, a helpful person, a caring person, someone that's did the hard work to get to where I need to be, instead of everybody thinking that I'm writing off my cousin to put me in something. I'm creating everything for myself. Do
you feel like you should write off your cousin even more? I mean, what's the point of having a famous person?
I mean, he's my cousin.
You can't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
like if LeBron James was my cousin, ain't no way I wouldn't be at a Laker game. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, everybody, I get that all the time. Like, I get asked, why hasn't he put me in anything yet? Why hasn't, like, I've done this? Why haven't I done this with him? Why haven't I? And it's just, it'll happen. It will.
Yeah, I feel like you don't even. I feel like you don't even try to use your relationship with him to get further.
You said you feel like I don't even try?
I feel like you. I feel like you.
Hold on. You said you haven't done your research on me.
Yeah.
So how do you know what I have and haven't done?
Well, I don't. That's why I said I feel.
But how do you feel like you don't know?
Because I feel like
done.
if the story of you landing a role and people know that he got you the role, you don't want people. You don't want that under. You want to be known as I got this role and I didn't even have to call this nigga to get it. I just got it on my own. You don't want that narrative.
I don't want him to be called this nigga either.
Well, we're on, Mr. Coogler.
Thank you. So I'm sorry. Go back to your question. I'm sorry.
Well, it wasn't a question. It was just a statement. I feel like you don't use your resources. You don't use his resources to get things. As far as acting, you would rather try to get it yourself because you don't want the narrative of.
I've done both.
Okay.
I've done both. What else? And I'm like in the works of reaching out to his people, but it's hard work, and a lot of people don't understand what goes into acting and reaching out to, his people and everything else. Like, it's a lot. Yeah. It's a lot.
Is he still based out here?
No, he isn't.
Okay. Do you feel like you need to change locations to achieve what you want to achieve?
Yes.
Because, I mean, the Bay Area is not a place for
No, it isn't. You're
entertainment business.
I do eventually want to relocate to LA.
Why haven't you made that move yet?
Finances. I have to get like my money together and everything together to like go out there, but I really feel like it's coming soon.
Do you? I mean, a lot of people would say that, and then there's a lot of people who'd be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna pack up everything and take a chance, and then next thing you know, boom, these niggas are on Law and Order or something like that. Do you feel like you just need to take a chance?
I'm not going to take that type of chance to just up and leave. No, I can't. I can't do that. I like to be prepared and together first before I go out and do something like that.
But it's happening.
It's definitely happening.
Okay. I
have to make it happen.
Well, that's good.
Because I feel like I'm not going to get anywhere by staying where I am.
I'm assuming you've been to LA before, right?
Multiple times, yeah. I'm getting ready to go in January as well.
Do you like it out there?
I do. Yeah, they have a lot of opportunities there, and I'm getting ready to attend an actors seminar. So it's a place where all the actors go to, touch up on their acting, and it's like acting workshops and stuff.
Who do you think the best male actor is?
My favorite's Michael B. Jordan.
You think that's the best actor of all time?
Not all time, but he's my favorite actor.
Favorite? Okay. Who's your favorite female actor?
Angela Bassett.
All right. All right, well, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me
if you want to give out socials or anything.
Instagram, Facebook. I have a TikTok, but I'm not really on it. But it's just basically, my Instagram is the Candace _Coogler. And then Facebook is just Candace Coogler. Instagram, I believe is Seductive Sports, but it's Candace Coogler as well.
And if people wanted to see your work, like,
you can go on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, and it's Candace Coogler.
And the movies that you're in, where do those live?
It's on YouTube and what is it? IMDb. So all my work and everything of what I've done is on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and my IMDb, which is Candace Coogler.
Okay. Emails?
I don't want to give out my email.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for coming on the podcast, talking about your life. Very interesting woman.
Thank you.
Very career driven. And I hope you land all the roles.
Oh, you will. You'll see me. I'm going to use my resources and reach out to my cousin.
Yeah, reach out to him. Do you have any last words?
No.
No.
No. Other than you're gonna see me real soon.
Okay.
On TV. Whether it's a commercial or a movie.
Well, thank you, Candace, for coming on Everyday Celebrity Podcast. Everybody go check her out. Support her movies. When you see her in her gym, say what's up. You know what I'm saying? It's Everyday Celebrity Podcast, and we're out. You.